Dr. Talukar. And Dr. Talukar, the question is, you're part of the human trials where the vaccine is concerned, the Oxford vaccine is concerned. The biggest fear right now, sir, emerges from the fact that will the efficacy of the various vaccines, and India is standing at the cusp of rolling out its own vaccine drive, would it be less where this particular mutant strain is concerned?
Thanks for having me on the show, Preeti. I think we shouldn't worry, we shouldn't panic. From all the data we have so far, it looks quite reassuring that the vaccines will work against the new mutant strain. Although it affects the part of the virus that binds to cells, which is the spike protein, that's the key for the virus. The vaccine makers usually target quite a broad part of that virus. So they often take into consideration that the virus will mutate when they make the vaccine in the first place. So it looks like the vaccines which are there currently, whether it's the Pfizer, Moderna, or the Oxford, it looks like they should work against this virus. There is more lab testing going on. There are more data being accumulated. But at the moment, it's quite reassuring, and it looks like the vaccines will do their job. So that's good news for the moment.
All right, well, good news for the moment. Dr. Reddy, India is right now at the cusp of their own vaccine rollout. And there are multiple questions right now regarding whether, the efficacy of this vaccine will be lesser where this new strain is concerned. We've had Dr. Talukar who's saying that till now it doesn't seem to suggest, which prompts me to ask you, sir, that we've seen a lot of mutations of this virus. If you remember right in the beginning, the early months of COVID in India, we were talking about an Indore strain, we were talking about a different strain in Ahmedabad, which could have been deadlier. So is there much to worry about? Yes, we know it's 70% more contagious, this particular strain which has emerged from the United Kingdom. But does it keep happening? Mutations keep happening. Have we seen multiple mutations already?
Well, mutations do happen, and it's in the nature of viruses to mutate. The question is how distorted is the architecture of the virus that it is no longer recognizable by the vaccine or the immunity produced by the vaccine. If this virus has actually brought about some changes in the spike protein, but the spike protein is still very much there as a part of its corona, and the vaccine produces immunity which can still attack the spike protein and prevent the virus from actually entering the cells with great ease, then the vaccine should be quite effective even now. We have no evidence thus far that the vaccine produced immunity is likely to be evaded by the virus because of these changes. But even if that should happen at some point in time, there are other vaccines which are not so specifically directed only at the spike protein. For example, our own country is producing an inactivated virus vaccine, which is likely to have a different target in terms of a broader range of targets for the vaccine. So I believe that firstly, we are right now not in any danger of losing vaccine efficacy for the vaccines that we already have. But should that happen, there are other possibilities that we can utilize.